Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. Today's message comes from an experience that I just recently had, and I'm sure somebody else has experienced it too. Before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, all the views that we've been receiving, even one or two helps. We're thankful, we're thankful, we're thankful. Let's get into this message and get comfortable. So, I recently had to go to an establishment to meet with somebody, and the ladies at the front desk were just in a trance. I want to say they were staring. It was a bit uncomfortable when I said why I was there, who I was, and who I was there to see. Um, you can tell that they just didn't feel like I fit the description of what I was there to do and who I was there to meet. And oftentimes, this is nothing new for me. This has been really my entire life with certain situations. People are always viewing me a certain way, and I'm not sure if they think I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing. They feel that I don't look the part as far as the age or what a typical person in that background would be doing. And over the years, I've become comfortable with it, but it's taken some time, just in general, even on a regular day, for people to stare at me or look at me, questioning things, because sometimes our faces indicate something totally different, but um, at the end of the day, there's questions that a lot of people have or triggers that a lot of people experience when we see people either doing really, really well or in a position where we don't know how they got there, especially if they look younger than what they are. And it was very clear and very evident that these women were looking at me in that way. And while one lady seem to be pleasant, and when I would make eye contact with her, she would look away. But they were both just staring. And I already knew that they wanted to ask questions. And so after I had to get on the elevator with one of the women, she did in turn ask me how long I had been doing what I was doing, how long I had been in business, doing what I was doing. And when I told her, she was very, very shocked, because in her mind, I already knew that she didn't think I was old enough to be doing what I'm doing. This is just a snippet of what I'm sure others experience. But if you are in a place, whether you've had a business for a long time, whether you're in a position of authority, you have a high rank wherever you are, meaning you could be a CEO, you can be, I'm gonna even just go as far as saying a pastor, you run something, people, and you're young, but you carry yourself as if you're older. People are always going to look at you a certain way. And even if you don't carry yourself, or this does not apply to any of those things I just mentioned, but you just always get taken for somebody that you're not, or the things you're doing, people don't think you could, don't be offended. When I was younger, I used to be offended. My mindset was younger. I've always been pretty mature for my age, but my mindset was young, and I didn't like people staring at me. When you come from the hood, you don't like people staring. You don't like people to gawk at you. But sometimes that's what you fall into when you're around others who have never seen something, or is whatever you're doing is not um, on a grand scale wherever you're from. You know, and it's almost like, damn, how is this person able to do this or whatever? And so I didn't get offended, but it's been times that I have been, because it's like you're underestimating me. Don't feel that way. You are a testimony. You are a walking testimony. You are an example of God's grace and God's mercy and the favor that He has bestowed upon your life. Please don't ever look at your blessings as just your blessings, because they're not. You're blessed because you're able and supposed to be willing to share that blessing with others, whether it's a mere conversation could change a person's life. A quick interaction, a smile could change somebody's life or somebody's day. You don't know the kind of impact that you have on others. So don't ever take it for granted, you know? And if you are one that is always underestimated, please know that that's how it's going to be for the rest of your life. But that's not for you to take on and be upset about. That's one of your gifts. That's one of your powers, to walk into a room and transition that room based off of what you appear to be, but you're everything but that thing they think that you are. That is a gift. Okay? So please don't be a person that is offended or taken aback by the things that people are doing, how they're are reacting to you, whether they react to you in a negative way because of whatever's going on or a positive way. That's not for you to decipher. You are not made to make people comfortable with who you are. That's not your job. But for those who look at you and you know they have questions and they want to know, you don't know if what you're doing could inspire. Sorry. You don't know what you're doing, whatever you're doing could inspire a young lady or a young man to do that same thing. You don't know if what you're doing could inspire a grandmother or a mother to say, I want my child to do the same thing, or I want my child to meet you, or I want to do what you're doing. It's never too late to change. You are a walking testimony of just greatness, and you need to take that on and be proud of it and walk in it, because when you don't, and you think that you're selfish in your blessings, you're selfish in your purpose, and you don't share it with others, and you're guarded, you that's the fast track to not getting more. You know what I'm saying? Be open, be understanding that you are I don't even know what the word is. You are the exception. That's what I wanted to say. You're the exception. You look different than the life that you're walking in, and that's fine. But that's great at the same time. So I love you to the moon and back, but of course, God loves you more. Thank you for tuning in to Get Comfortable. We appreciate you always. Please take care.